CoroCoro has leaked. It is not the full CoroCoro information yet for the month of September, but as usual, it is the preliminary leaks that happen sometimes before the full information. So all we got is two snapshots of 2 pages, and the information on them is very preliminary. As thanks to Cerebi.net and Joe Merrick, who provides this for anyone who wants to read his website. It's like really useful, and we got more information about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. It's very little because it's just the leaks, and we will get more in the next few days. I hope, because that's usually how it works. So a few more days, maybe, or maybe in a month. But the game's gonna come out very soon. It's just a few months away. So first of all, we just got lots of pictures of the new Solgaleo and Lunala shapes, and it has been noted that this is not Solgaleo and Lunala, of course. It is two new forms of Necrozma. So it is almost identical to what Kyurem did back in Black 2 and White 2. So Necrozma and Lunala is, of course, the Lunala Necrozma fusion, and Necrozma and Solgaleo is the Necrozma Solgaleo fusion. And in Japanese, because that's all we got, their names are, let's see, Necrozma Mane of Twilight and Necrozma Wings of Dawn. So the Solgaleo style one is called Necrozma Mane of Twilight, which means that when Necrozma absorbs Solgaleo, the day becomes twilight, so the day starts to end. And when the Necrozma absorbs Lunala, it's dawn, as in the end of night. Like when night ends and day starts, the dawn, the dawn of whatever. So yeah, when Necrozma absorbs Lunala, the night starts to end. So it seems kind of I guess it works. A bit gimmicky, but it also reminds me of the new Dusk form Lycanroc, and this is starting to confuse people, I bet, because they don't know yet if there's a Dawn form Lycanroc or not. Because for there to be a Dawn form Lycanroc makes a lot of sense, but not that much sense. Like it's like sure, we're fine without it, but if they're gonna do two new forms of Necrozma that absorb Solgaleo and Lunala, and one is Twilight and one is Dawn, with the new form of Lycanroc being Dusk, which is another word for Twilight, I think. Well then, I don't know. Anyway, Lycanroc aside, Necrozma absorbs these two Pokemon, so these two new Pokemon are not Solgaleo and Lunala, they are Necrozma and Necrozma. And even though he covers their bodies, and you would think that it's the Solgaleo and Lunala that keep the identity actually is still Necrozma. Just like Kyurem, when it absorbs Reshiram or Zekrom, it's still black or white Kyurem. I'm not that happy that they just repeated the same thing, because I was hoping for something a little bit different. But, it's still a unique idea. Pokemon Fusion is not found anywhere in Pokemon except when it came to Kyurem and the DNA splicers and Reshiram and Zekrom. They've never introduced the original dragon, of course, the original dragon that was what Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem was before they split into three. They never, revealed what that even looks like or what type it is, but this is a bit different. Obviously, Kyurem, Reshiram, and Zekrom used to be one a long time ago, according to Pokemon mythology. That means that they fuse together because that's how they used to be. That was their true form. So it's natural, even though it requires an item called DNA splicers, but that's just because of practicality. I mean, they can't just do it at will. You're going to need some sort of device. This, however, I don't know anything about it yet. This is preliminary. I don't know how or why Necrozma has the power to fuse with Solgaleo and Lunala, since Solgaleo and Lunala originate from Ultra Space. They are technically Ultra Beasts. Necrozma, nothing's known about Necrozma. Some people think it's from Ultra Space, but it has been stated to not be an Ultra Beast, but it is reminiscent of one because it just looks like an Ultra Beast. It looks so weird, so alien. Therefore, it's possible that Necrozma is simply extraterrestrial. Not extra-dimensional, but extraterrestrial, because there's a difference, but it's still pretty similar. As for the how or why they fuse, we don't know yet. All we know is what they're called in Japanese. So, Necrozma Mane of Twilight and Necrozma Wings of Dawn. So, yeah. It's not much, and I will cover anything that comes out, any new information as soon as I can in the next few days. And I think that's it. I'm not gonna go off with, like, I don't know, just like rambling on so just to make my video longer. I learned from my mistakes. No one wants that. So I'll see you guys next time.